Okay, Zach, this video is meant to kind of cover the things that we worked on today in the cage, and I want you to see the visual representation of it so that you can continue to work on it, okay? And we talked about with you, the biggest issue for you is a lack of balance at the plate, and that's affecting your ability to be consistent, okay? It's affecting your ability to hit all pitches to all fields. And so I have you here compared to Ken Griffey Jr., and the reason I compared you to him is because you have a very similar stride, and you start with your hands in a similar position. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to play both of your swings side by side at the same time, and I want you just to watch it and notice the things you do well. Notice how you are like or similar to Ken Griffey Jr., and then notice how you guys are a little bit different. Okay, now that we have that done, we're going to talk about how you can improve and get more balanced as a hitter. Okay, so all hitters have basically three things they do before they swing. They start in a good stance position. And in their stance, they want to make sure they're balanced. So their eyes are slightly in front of their belly button. Okay, so you'll see here that Ken Griffey Jr. starts balanced. And so if he was to turn his head and look at us, his eyes would be right in the middle of his body. Now, if you look at you over here on the left-hand side, here's your belly button. And your eyes are here, so you're pretty good in balance here at the stance position. Now, the next thing you'll see is a negative move. In other words, you'll see Ken Griffey Jr. get ready to stride forward. And all he's going to do is he's going to pick up his front heel right there. You can see him pick up the front heel and get ready to go forward. And when this happens, you'll notice that his belly button goes back a little bit, but his eyes stay in front of his belly button. So he's still in balance. And so we're going to take a look over here with you on the left-hand side. Watch you get ready to stride. Right there is where you lift up your heel. And you'll notice that when you do this, your head kind of goes off balance. You'll see your belly button's here, but your eyes go here. And as a result, you're taking yourself out of balance. And so what we need to work on is on your first move, keep your eyes in front of your belly button. Stay under control and stay balanced. All right? Now, the next thing you're going to notice is that Ken Griffey Jr. now is going to take his stride forward. And he's going to stride right towards the pitcher, and he's going to stay balanced and under control. So you'll see here, and his front foot lands right there, and he's in a good hitting position. You'll see here his eyes are slightly in front of his belly button. You'll see that both knees are equally bent, and he's under control, great balance, ready to hit. Now, when we take a look at you on the left-hand side and you get you in your stride, what you're going to notice is that you step this way and you land real hard. You land heavy on your whole foot. And as a result, you'll notice that if we draw a dot around your belly button and we draw the dot around your eyes, you can see that you're out of balance. And so we want to look like this. We want to get our knees equally bent. And we want to make sure that instead of stepping this way, we're stepping towards the pitcher and getting both knees equally bent. And if you can do that, it's going to get you in a better position to have a short swing and to consistently make contact with the ball. Now, the last thing I want to point out is just the simple idea of getting a better foundation with your feet. Again, if we go back to the stance, I want you to notice Ken Griffey Jr., his feet are shoulder width apart, just like yours. Now, when he attacks the pitcher, though, watch how far his stride is. Notice the distance. And this enables him to get more drive from his knees. It helps him get his head on the ball and in the fire, and it helps him make good decisions and be balanced. Now, if we look at you, when you take your stride, you see you go straight towards home plate, and you really haven't increased the distance between your feet. And as a result, like I said earlier, you're just not quite balanced. You're not in a good position with your head. You're not in a good position with your knees, and you're not going to get as much power through the ball. Okay, so what I want you to do is work on these things. Use the drills that we worked on throughout this lesson today on Saturday, and so that when we come back, you're going to be one step closer to being a better hitter.